Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurions Review, the punk rock band of war game review institutions. This is the old Ares magazine, and the game that is Damocles Mission, the game of first contact and it's got a story assigned to it by Timothy Zahn, who's a great science fiction writer. It looks like it's issue number 13. This magazine didn't last that long, but boy, was it a great magazine. There's the new Ares magazine now, and I think they're not really coming out with new issues for it. I mean, it's been like, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years since they've come out with an issue, so I don't know if that magazine is defunct or what, but I had gotten the first 4 issues of the new version. The new version was more of a short story magazine that happened to have a game in it. This was a more well-rounded magazine. But the new Ares magazine is good, though. It's just that they haven't come out with an issue in a couple years. Alright, here's the story from Timothy Zahn. Check out this old Star Frontiers advertisement here from TSR. Wow. Blast from the past. It's got a game about an article about the space shuttle. That's cool. And here's their little game section where they review games. I wish they did that in the new Ares magazine. I don't know if this is the reviewer they had in the earlier issues. I can't remember if that's the same guy, but some of the reviews I see in the earlier issues of this magazine, the guy was like, how would you call it, pretty non-professional. When there was a game he didn't like, he let you know, and it got to I think he did stuff like name-calling and stuff. I mean, Jesus Christ, you're an adult and stuff, but I think he was trying to be funny, but I didn't think it was funny, but who am I to tell him how to write his reviews? All right, here's the rule booklet itself. Let's go through here a little further. Actually, Ultra Warrior from Task Force Games, Hell Tank, that was from Metagaming, Starfire 3 Empires, that was expansion, that was Task Force Games too. What else is this guy reviewing here? Fifth Frontier War Game. That one I don't have. I might read that, even though yeah, I'll read that later. See what he has to say about that. Alright, and it's got articles about software. It's got a little games rating chart here. Interesting. It's got the price and all sorts. Interesting. Now it's going over some books and stuff. Yeah, it's a well-rounded magazine. It even got a Dragon Quest capsule adventure built into it. That's cool. Yeah, it looks cool. Alright, let's see what we can figure out what this game's about. I haven't really looked through it. All I know is there's no board for it. Everything's done with counters. The Damocles Mission game is a solitaire adventure which places the player first in the position of mission planners at NASA as they organize the mission. After the Space Shuttle Discovery and her crew rendezvous with the artifact, the player then assumes the role of the crew itself as it begins to explore and experience this first alien contact. As investigation begins, the team knows the following facts about the artifact, blah blah blah. Alright. Going over game components here, and it's got all these different tiles and stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to figure out exactly how this game operates until I read the rules and try it. A lot of times when you look through a rule book, you can kind of look at the sequence of play and get the general gist of what's going on. This one doesn't look like that. This one looks like you're going to have to dig into it to before you get even an inkling of what it's really about or how it plays. Alright, now let's go over setup and equipment. Here's your electronic equipment, mechanical equipment. Here's a sequence of play, but start by investigating a face-down tile, and then now you can discover the results of the successful investigation of the tile. And then you can attempt another investigation of the tile, followed by the team must move onto any tile which is adjacent to the access way counter it now occupies. And now you can attempt to activate a control tile, and then you can attempt to have any team member who is incapacitated recover from his wounds. In step 7, player may now attempt to fix any damaged electronic equipment, and you may now reallocate the pieces of equipment among the team members. And then you check to see if any hatchways have closed, followed by the team may now attempt to find access ways leading out of the tile they occupy. Interesting sequence of play. Alright, now it's going into how to investigate a tile, control tiles, and I guess there's artificial intelligence tiles and power tiles. So far, this doesn't seem remotely similar to any game I've ever played. And now it's going in and exploring the artifact, sections of the artifact. And then there's information messages. Those are at the end. I'll show you that. And how to win. Sorry, the camera ran out of battery. So anyhow, we'll continue on from here. How to win and replaying the game. To ascertain the level of victory achieved once a game is completed, the player uses a list given below and finds the description which best describes the current status of the artifact and the expedition team. I'm not going to go through them all, but it has to do with the artifact and the expedition team. Let's see what else is in here. Here's the informational messages, kind of like a paragraph game. That's kind of cool. Don't see paragraph games too often. I have Ambush out in the garage. Or maybe I'll show that on this channel sometime. Yeah, quite a few here. Looks like it has 172 paragraphs. It's pretty more than that. 258. Yeah, 258. And then there's a mission sheet back here for you to keep track of the days remaining on the mission. Your members of your team and the equipment carried. That's cool. All right. Only thing left is to look at the counters. Yeah, the counters, they're very simple. Some of them have a little bit of artwork on them. So far the game, how would you say it? I gotta offer an apology, actually, after having done this unboxing, I myself really, after just looking through, doing a quick glance through the rules and stuff, I have no clue what the game's about, really. So I'm sure you guys are just as bewildered as I am, so I don't think this video was very effective, but I tried my best. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please click like on it, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And if you've tried this game, why don't you chime in and tell us what it's all about and stuff, because I'm going to have to read the full rule book, I think, before I know what this is about. So sorry this video wasn't as effective as the others. Have a good evening.